I just got a certain way that I live, man. I do the same things. I'm pretty bland individual. Um, Mainly because I have a son, and I'm one of those people. I'm not a you know do as I say, not as I do type person. I want him to see, pick up on that. And if he can pick up on that, whatever I'm transferring over him, it'll be verified because you see me doing it. So if I talk to him about working out and stuff like that, that's all he's seen since he's been on this earth. So if I just now start talking about that, you need to take this seriously, but I never displayed that for him early on, nah, that's not cool. So I just live a certain way, man. Everything that I've learned, especially that my grandfather used to kind of, you know, place onto me, I tell him. One thing that I do, the number one thing is I try my best to control my emotions. I do whatever I need to do to control my emotions. That's why I work out first thing in the morning. Sets the tone for the day, man. It is very important to me to be able to do that because you don't know once you leave your house or you're exposed to something or you see something, you don't know how it's going to impact you. And how if you can't control your emotions, man, they'll be manipulated. And there's some crazy people out here that will have you, you know, so wound up that you can cause yourself to just lose everything. So I control my emotions. You're not gonna catch me crashing out on social media, going back and forth with people. My social media posts, they all in the same pot. I talk about working out. I make content for work, free education that most of that stuff through the military. Things I overcame, like alcoholism, I lost the weight, repeat. But I don't talk about politics or religion and, my take on this or that. Because you never, you never know, man. You got people that are willing to get at you based off your views. Like it's the weirdest thing ever, man. You see people get on social media. I just unfriended 100 people, man, because who they voted for, but will still hang out with the person that drink and drive or cheat on their spouse. Like it's crazy work. So I don't. You're not gonna catch me crashing out on social media. And I say, if you're somebody that do that, stop. Stop. Talk to your partner, your spouse. I got people, a handful of people that I can call. We'll talk. I'm not about to do that because you never know who's watching that. Like if you looking for a job and you crashing out about what's going on, that's your temperament. That's what that organization is going to see. And before you say, man, my stuff is on private, so nobody be seeing that, man, I'm telling you, you think all those 100, 200 Facebook friends, Instagram friends that's in your private group, somebody ain't snapshot something silly, you getting on social media talking about, man, that's just, you know how I am. That's how don't petty ignited. They know that. They know that about you, man, because it's people who are kind of shady. So I control my emotions. And if I'm able to control my emotions, things will go a little bit better. So I advise people, get up, man, go for a walk. Do something, man. I was down here, I messed up my back. I was down here breakdancing the other day. My watch wasn't really counting no calories, so I had to do something else. The other thing is, if I haven't mastered it, I don't talk about it. That might sound egotistical, but there's enough grifters out here, man. So, hey, I get tired of seeing people talk about stuff that they just now doing. And I know that's an inspirational, it's relatable. It is, man, but that's just me. If I ain't got it down, I've never established the discipline behind it, you're not going to see me talk about it. And once I do get it down, I share the blueprint. Like, I talk about education a lot because one, it's my career field, but two, if you're a service member, active duty or veteran, start looking into that stuff, especially now, man. Like, especially now, but that's the blueprint. Go see a recruiter. like real. But because education is getting a bad rap right now, a lot of people, education is a scam. If you ain't never paid for it, who's scamming who? I mean, that's just it. I talk about the working out stuff because I was at one point in time 300 pounds. But before that, I was in the best shape of my life. So I lost that weight 2008 and I kept it off. So I talk about it. I talk about not drinking anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not the type of person that's gonna get on social media and day one follow me type stuff. That wouldn't work for me, so I wouldn't do that to nobody else. But if that's your thing and that's working, cool. I understand why people do it. There's that disclaimer. I stay clear of people that they'll continually ask you why are you doing more than what they think you should do. That's a lot. But I'm just saying, I don't. Why you wake up so early, man? And why you stop drinking? Why you eat like that? Because it's working for me. Like I've been waking up early for 18 years. Everything that I've done, especially education, certifications, transitioning out of the military, my workouts, all happens in the morning. I'm not going to stop doing that because you have a problem with it. And then when you give the blueprint, like, hey man, I was able to do this. I wake up early. Man, I can't wake up that early. All right, we're at a stalemate. And most importantly, man, just because somebody is successful or they're winning does not mean that you're failing. Ask them what they're doing. And if they don't want to give you the information, ask that person or ask that person or ask that person. I'm telling you, everything that I've done is because somebody else put me on. Now, there are some people that like to hold the information. They like to be that one. They probably weren't your folks anyway. I'm telling you, just ask. It's right there. Like, instead of hating so daggone much, start asking. Because life is lifing right now, man. A lot of us are reacting. And the first place we're going to is here on that phone. Because we think that I just wanted to come on here and rant. You don't know who deal with you like that. So as soon as you do that, it's out there. I just seen on YouTube, some lady, she did a crash out about work and she was wondering how it got out there. Somebody in her friend group screen recorded and sent it to one of those YouTube channels that segments are all about work crash outs. Those were supposed to be her people. Learn to control your emotions, man. Get up, take a deep breath. I would invite you over here to work out, but no, you're not coming over here to work.